You and your little Where's our
Where's
friend?
our friend?
Welcome to a night in the
I don't know.
Asylum. It's
Did she?
Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. As if you didn't know. Time for Talk Tech and Tequila with Darren and Jen.
And Rafi.
And Rafi.
Or leave a message
With
at
Darren and
855
Rafi.
DNR 3.0.
That's
3.0.
it.
3.0.
Or email
R&D 1.0.
radio. It's time to take refuge with your friends. Your cocktail and cream puff.
Rafi.
I think Jen got lost in the haunted house, Darren.
I'd like to know what the bar was that you were in last night with her. Was that last night?
Oh yeah, from the pictures I sent you.
Yeah.
That is a local watering hole for people of a certain nature called the Spot.
And was it a gay bar?
Yes, but everyone is welcome.
Okay, because she always wanted to go to a gay bar, and I never got her there.
But she's been there before. She said that was the time she was trying to get Manuel to go in, but he didn't want to go.
Oh, that's right. He didn't want to go.
So she's been there before. But I met her friend. She was cool, and there were a lot of drunk people.
Drug people?
Drunk people.
Oh, drunk people. Drug people. Were you one of them?
Not really. I mean, no, not really. I just had one drink. I couldn't really be drinking because I have to save my vocal
Your voice.
cords. My voice, yes.
So it's what day is it today? Sunday.
Today is
February,
Sunday,
March?
March
27th.
February 27th.
And we're live, Rafi. We have a call-in number.
We have a what?
A call-in number, 855-366-9653.
Is there something easier we can do like DNR does? You know?
That's what Romain gave me,
DNR.
so that's what it is.
Is it not a talk DNR type thing? No?
Not that easy.
Let
I
me
don't know
write
what it
this
spells.
down. Well, let's figure it out. What's the number again?
Go to asylum.radio. It's right there. You can scroll down a little bit. Live call. Live show call in 855-366-9653.
That's the right, listeners. Call us in at 855-366-9653. I don't know what that spells, but we'll figure it out.
So we had a haunted evening Friday night, right?
We did. I trekked. Made it to Jersey, all the way to
That's right.
West Orange, got
Jen
myself
picked
on the
you
train.
up.
Yes, my friend Jen picked me up with a tequila in hand.
Tequila in both hands, probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think the haunted house was hoping for so much more. It was a house in West Orange on Glendale Avenue. I don't think we're allowed to give the address because they would probably sue us.
Well,
but
we won't say the number.
Yeah, they were well known. They had a Facebook page where people were talking about what supposedly went on in the house. And I walked in. I didn't feel anything other than in a room on the third floor. It was like a closet in the very back.
And you felt a chill in your back?
I felt my hairs standing up on my back.
Are you sure it wasn't something else?
It might have been something else.
Okay.
Maybe I had a thought about something else.
Okay.
I was hoping it was a ghost thought, but
yeah, I was trying to hype myself up, especially like when I went down to the basement. It looked like an episode of American Horror Story, but nothing really happened. Jen said the little Ghostbusters thing went up a little bit to yellow, but I never saw it.
In the basement?
In between like the stairwell.
So Pat and I got this silly Ghostbuster equipment. It's a K2 meter and some other stuff, blah blah blah. I don't even know
anything
what
on
they
the
are.
anything on the recording. Did you hear? Listen.
I didn't record anything on my phone. Did you?
No. But Pat had a little recording thing.
I don't know if you actually listened to it.
Oh, well,
so there might be something on there. We don't even know yet.
Like a like weird language.
Get out.
Or feed me or something.
Yeah. I want to kill 2 more people because there were 2 people killed in the house.
The children, apparently. Who killed the mom or the dad?
I don't know.
Or the babysitter.
I didn't look.
Maybe it was the babysitter.
Or it was the uncle.
We need some effects. We need those like effects. So like, oh, there we go. Beep. There we go.
We need to get you an effects board.
That's a good one. So I
That was
went
my
that.
cruise ship.
Oh, that sounds like a haunted house or something. God. So Jen, what happened to Jen?
I don't know.
Let me
She stood us
text her.
up.
She did. She's a bad hooker.
Did you ever have a ghost experience before?
A ghost experience.
Yeah.
Um,
Or anything
that's-
like paranormal?
well, sort of. I talked about this on the DNR show when we did one of the intern shows. Uh, I have a keyboard where I live, to work on music and play piano and stuff. And one night it was really late, and I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden, like one of the notes were played. I swear to God, I didn't touch anything, nothing fell on it. So I don't know if it was my mind playing tricks, but like I honestly like heard a note being played. So that
Were
was
you
pretty
you were by
creepy.
yourself or with somebody else?
No, I was by myself. So it was creepy. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. And then apparently another time I had a friend, well, not really a friend, someone I know stay the
Somebody you had
night.
sex with.
No, 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 actually that didn't happen. But he said the next morning that he saw someone standing over me with glasses. And I'm like, what? And he kept looking back.
What were they doing to you, Rafi?
Nothing. There was just
were
watching.
were the glasses steaming?
And I don't think so. And so apparently it was standing over me, and he kept looking back and waiting to see if it would disappear. And he'd look back again, and it was still there. And I don't know, skinny, like a slim, like taller gentleman with glasses. And I was like, "Are you sure it wasn't my ring light?" Because I have like a or a microphone stand. So maybe he
Wait,
thought he
let
saw
me take my
something.
glasses off. Maybe you won't recognize me. Okay, I'm not skinny. I was one time.
So no, I don't know. It was it freaked me out for the next 3 nights. I was sleeping with one eye open, just in
One
case.
hand. Stay away.
But I've had some instances. I don't know if it's happened to you. Do you know what sleep paralysis is? Sleep paralysis?
Yes, I've had that happen to me when I
Creepy
was a
as fuck.
kid.
Yeah, it happens a lot as a kid too, but as an adult, like it's happened here and there. It's when your like sleep cycles changes or whatever, and you feel like this intense pressure on you. Or like the most recent one I had was really freaky. I was like in this sort of dark hallway or tunnel or something, or I was actually like outside, actually on a street, and there was like one lamppost or something. It was really dark, and I hear like a homeless person coming up to me, and there's like a high pitched cackle, and I'm trying to walk away, but I can't. And I was sleeping on my side, I think, and then I could feel like the whatever it is they call it, a demon or this or that, was like pulling me to the side, and I couldn't like let go. And then I finally woke up, but it was really freaky.
Huh.
Not that doesnn't feel good, you know. But
I had.
yeah,
Did you ever see a medium?
I haven't. No, do you recommend one?
I saw a medium about 15 years ago. Do you want to
And
hear
what
about
did they
it?
say to you? Yeah, let me know.
I'll tell you the story. A friend of my best friend, had died of AIDS,
Oh god.
and his partner, we kind of felt bad for him, so we had him move in with us. It was supposed to be about 6 months. And he stayed there 6 years. But his name is Brad, his friend, his partner, and I was curious to see if I could communicate with Mike, my friend who passed.
Uh-huh.
So I did some research on the internet about reputable mediums,
Okay.
and I found Shelley Peck, and I called her and I dialed whatever star 67 or something to block my number. I didn't want her to know who I was. I wanted her to have no information.
Okay.
And she
Smart.
answered the phone, and I said I wanted to book a time to have a reading with her, and I was going to bring a friend of mine along. And that kind of stumped her. She said, well, people usually bring family members along, and then that helps to bring your family through. If you're bringing a friend, are you seeking a friend? Because they don't always come through. And I said, yes. And that's the only information I gave her. And she said she just didn't want me to be disappointed because it would be probably family that would come through.
Mm-hmm.
So she gave me the rate, she gave me the address, and we went there about, I don't know, a month later. And we got to her house, Brad and I, Knocked on the door. She answered the door. She was legally blind, so she had like a walking stick to get around.
Wow.
And she sits down. She says, I want to tell you how this works. I say the Lord's Prayer, and then I communicate through a guide. And that guide basically tells her the information, meaning the guide would be somebody in the beyond. So we sat down, and she says to me, I'm getting a larger male presence here, who's probably one of your grandfathers with the initials AL. And I thought, okay, that's a lucky guess. My grandfather was a larger man. His name is Arthur Lewis Nye. So I thought, okay, that's just the two initials. That could be anybody.
Yeah.
And then she says, I got another person here who died recently, and she described who the person was. I didn't know who it was. But after the reading was over, 6 months later, I found out that my best friend in Nevada, who I lost touch with, had died.
Wow.
And it was probably him, if you believe in all this stuff.
I do.
So then she goes on, she says, there's another male presence here. He died in the hospital 2 months or 2 years ago, number 2. And he died of a blood disease, either AIDS or leukemia.
Wow.
So he did die 2 months ago when we were there. And he died, of course, of AIDS. And then she says there were things brought to him in the hospital, sticky candy. That's kind of common, but Brad would bring him gummy bears because that's what he liked to have.
Yeah.
She said in his living room in his house, there was a glass bowl and there were colorful candies. Lots of people had that, but he did have M&Ms in a glass bowl on his coffee table all the time. Then she says, I'm seeing grocery bags. And I used to work with him at ShopRite, so that's how I interpreted it. Like that was his signal that he's communicating something that I would know about him.
Wow.
Brad interpreted that to be that he used to buy him the groceries when he was sick.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own interpretation of how what a medium says and what you might interpret that to be. And then she says, I like to know who I'm talking to, so let me get his name. And we were not wearing anything with his name. No jewelry, no nothing. I never gave his name. So she sat there a minute and she said, Michael wants to say hello. And when she said his name like that, I just got the chills all over. I thought, what the fuck?
EBGBs.
How could that be possible?
Wow.
And then she says he had 2 things in his coffin. And I didn't know it was in his coffin because I didn't look in it and I didn't put anything in it. She said that one thing contained writing, like a little book with handwritten notes. And then the other thing, she held up her hand like this. And she said there's like a little box, like 2 inches square. She didn't know what that was. So I was thinking, is that a ring box or something? I don't know what that would be. But we talked to his father a month later. And we said, did you put anything in his coffin? He said, yeah, he put 2 things. One was a TV guide with the notes from Mike and Brad, because they used to do that when they would sit and watch TV, take notes in the TV guide. And the other thing was a little monitor, a plastic model of a computer monitor.
Oh, wow.
Because Michael was always on the computer, and he had that sitting on his desk. So how would I know that? I didn't know it was in his coffin. It was bizarre.
Crazy.
Then she says, I'm getting another name. The name is Owen. Does that mean anything to you? And I said, well, the name Owens means something, but he's not dead yet. And she said he doesn't have to be dead. This is Michael's way of acknowledging who this person is. So Owen, my partner's last name is Owens.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that you introduced him to Michael at an Irish parade.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even remember that. But Pat remembered it because I introduced Pat to Michael at an Irish parade in Freehold.
Wow.
It was bizarre.
Crazy. Wow.
I mean, and then she said that I've communicated with him, and I used to sort of feel that he was sitting in my car, and I would talk to him, as bizarre as that is, and that's probably what she meant. I don't know, but that's my experience. So Pat and I are both curious about like paranormal and can you really communicate with somebody or what really happens after death? You know,
I mean, I think so, because they say you leave like your energy behind, you know?
Energy never stops.
Energy, yeah, it's all like part of the universe, you know, like science and all that. And I really do believe there's something else afterwards, you know?
I hope. But
Yeah.
I don't know. after going through that, I thought there would probably be, but 10 years later, 15 years later, however long it's been, I sort of question whether all that was real. But I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah. I wonder what Jen thinks. Oh, she's not here.
Jen's heard that story before.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
wonder what she thinks about all that stuff. I mean,
I think
believes.
I think she believes it might be possible, but I don't know.
Do you know if she's ever had an experience with the supernatural?
No,
Plane?
not that I'm aware of. Nope.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's different planes we're in, you know what I mean? Different like sort of dimensions, I guess.
Right.
And I guess after you pass, maybe you sort of enter something somewhere else, you know, who
Another
knows?
dimension. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it could be possible. And
And is that white light that you see when people die, is that going to that other dimension, or is that just the brain dying?
probably it could be a mix of both, or maybe it's just for the movies. I mean, who knows, right? But there's people that have come back, you know, after like dying, you know, for like a minute or something or less, and they've experienced those kind of things, you know.
When Pat and I moved into this house in New Jersey, the second house we've owned,
Yeah.
we walked in the door. We knew it was an estate sale, and we walked in the house, and we both had a good feeling about the house, like we were meant to be there, and we were sort of a welcoming feeling. And we found out that the former owners were Blanche and Tony, and their daughter died. I don't know if she died in the house of some kind of cancer or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then the father died, Tony, and she left everything in the basement the way he left it. So he had his fishing rods down there and his hunting pictures and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, wow.
And that she died of brain cancer.
Oh.
Supposedly not in the house, but we often talk to her. We used to anyway. We used to call out to Blanche and say, "Hey, Blanche." But we don't have those feelings too much anymore. I guess she's passed on.
Maybe she left. She did what she had to do.
That's right.
Her unfinished business. But what about, do you think you still keep aging, or like say you die at a certain age, do you just stay at that age, I guess, in another plane or dimension or whatever?
I think whatever age you want to be.
Oh, that's nice. And you can be whatever shape you want to be into.
Exactly, because people that have dementia and supposedly communicate with people after their death, well, they don't have dementia in death.
Oh, I see. And you can eat whatever you want without gaining a single ounce of...
Or you can have sex with whoever you want without getting any STDs or
I guess
AIDS.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's like a paradise, right?
Or are you burning in hell? I'll probably be burning in hell. How about you?
I don't know yet. There's also limbo in between.
Yeah, limbo.
Do you believe in like past lives? Do you think there's reincarnation?
I do. I definitely think there's reincarnation.
Yeah, me too. I think I remember my past life.
You think you remember your past life?
Sort of. I
what's your past? Are you stirring a drink down there, or what's going on?
No, this is vitamins. No, it's in a bag. No, I kind of used to have this like these flashbacks of this middle-aged straight white male, and I was in some city apartment, and I remember just walking around. I think maybe I was killed or something. I don't know. I know it sounds bizarre, but those just the quick little snippets of that, like this sort of city, and I was in some apartment walking around. I remember.
Why don't you have a past life regression thing?
I did that once with this old friend of mine, which I don't talk to anymore. It was this interesting man I used to hang out with.
Was he a real hypnotist?
He studied in India. He's from India, and I met him once at like a stripper club, and we started talking. He's like, "You and I have met before." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, I was like, "What does that mean?"
What a pickup line that is. Wait, was he trying to pick you up?
I don't know. I ended up giving him a lap dance. He gave me $20. And I didn't even work there.
Really?
Anyway, so, yeah, it was the most bizarre thing. But we kept in touch. He would take me out to lunch, blah, 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 blah. He had like a double life because he had a family in Texas, I think. But he did a past lives thing once. And he told me, don't have any meat. So after we did that, he gave me some like vegetarian Indian food. But he went into this whole intense thing. And I It was great. I felt like I sort of cleansed myself a little bit, but apparently I was a warrior in a past life, and I should avoid watching like violent movies and films just to sort of cleanse
Because
myself
that's
and
going
get
to
my
make you want to be a warrior again,
and
or
get to nirvana. To get to nirvana, I have to avoid those like situations and images apparently, because I was a warrior apparently once in a past life, and I've lived, I don't know, 100 something lives apparently. Who
so in other
knows?
words, you don't want to be sent to the Ukraine because it'll bring up that past
Because
life.
there's not enough helmets, yeah, apparently. So yeah.
Do you know anybody
I
over there?
I've been to the Ukraine 3 times.
3 times.
Woo! Yeah, I
What?
have a
Why?
friend
What
from
was the
there.
purpose? Or a
Well, I
friend?
had a friend that lived there. I met him here actually, and then I he invited me for his graduation, and I had a free ticket from Miles and stuff. So I ended up just paying like taxes and fees. It wasn't very much, and then I ended up visiting in 2010 for like a week and a half or so, a week, and I went to Kiev just for a quick second. And then I went to his town. He's from like the west. It's a smaller town, and then I went to his college town, Mukachevo, and he's from Berehovo. It's like a little town. And then I went back a few years ago because I had a layover on my way to Poland on the way back.
Man, you
And
were all
so
over.
I have a couple friends that live in Kiev actually. So I need to reach out to them actually. I just thought of it, you know. But one of them is a flight attendant, so she might not be there. And the other one, I haven't talked to in a while, so I should see how he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been to Kiev. It's a beautiful city, beautiful city. I love the food and culture, and you know, very cute people, friendly and stuff. More so on the west, and northeast is more like they speak more Russian, this and that. But yeah, it's really, really sad what's happening, of course, and I just it's horrible. But I've been there. It's a beautiful city, a beautiful country. You know, it just needs more support and love, you know, because there's a lot of beauty. I want to go to Odessa one day. That's in the south. It's like by the ocean. But I've had a lot of the Ukrainian cuisine, and I'm a foodie, so I really enjoy it. It's very yummy.
How many countries have you been in? Do you
Quite
even
a
know?
quite a lot, because I have a lot of international friends. I
Like
have
20?
so usually stay with them. Eastern Europe, I've been to Hungary, Ukraine, Poland, and well, Poland's more like Central Europe, but then I've been to like Western Europe, like by the Mediterranean, Italy and Spain.
Wow.
And then I
Well,
went
how do
to
you
wedding.
meet all these people?
I went to a wedding once in Sweden because my godmother's Swedish and my godfather's Dutch. So I've been to Holland and Sweden. The My friend in Poland, he's like a cousin actually. He's like my cousin. We're really close. And I met him. I met his brother first, and we met at a party in the neighborhood. And we ended up sort of going on a couple dates, and we ended up
Oh, you had that
having
smile on your face when you mentioned him.
and we did, but yeah, we ended up like hooking up a couple times, kept in touch, and then I met his twin brother, and then we ended up hooking up,
Holy
and
crap!
but
Are you
but
serious?
not together,
That has never happened to me.
separate. So he has a
Wow.
twin. He has a twin, and they look sort of similar. And he
Have
was
they ever had
visiting.
sex together?
No. So his brother is into music too and stuff. So we met and we connected. And then one night we were on my keyboard and we were drinking wine, and then one thing led to the other. And then I went to visit him the following year, and I performed in Torun, Poland. That's on the bio I sent you
Yep.
at his mom's gala, like fundraiser for homeless people. And so I performed there that time. And then the following year went again, just as a guest. And then the following year, pandemic happened, so they didn't do the thing. So he wants me to go visit again because they got a new apartment in Warsaw, and he has a place in Gdańsk, which is a beautiful town in the north where they have amber and all these like really nice
Wow.
things. Yeah, it's an
You are the
interesting
worldly
country.
man.
Quite the international man.
Yeah. You're an
But
international superstar.
the Polish cuisine is good too. The pierogies, the guampi, which means like pigeon or something, but it's not actual
Oh,
pigeon. It doesn't.
seriously?
It's not
You've
pigeon.
had
It's like
pigeon?
no, it's not actual pigeon. That's what it translates to, but it's like a stuffed cabbage type thing. And then
Cabbage with pigeon in it.
I hope not. And then in the north, they have this like really good cheese, and they put like this sort of cranberry relish on top, and they grill the cheese. It's really, really good. And I actually bought some before I left, and I took it here, and I took some from my parents when I went to California and had it, but it wasn't the same because you gotta grill it on like a grill, and but it was fine. But yeah, I've got to visit a lot of. I still have to go to Asia. I've never been to Asia.
I have not
Or
been there either. Pat
and the
wants to go because he likes Asian men.
oh yeah, the Maldives. I don't know about the Maldives. I have a feeling you will know about the Maldives.
I'll let you know about the Maldives as soon as I get back.
I know, right? Oh, Jen just texted us.
Yeah, there she is. Oh my God, guys, I didn't get home until 6:30 a.m. What?
Delayed.
The path was delayed, and I was sitting in Hoboken for over an hour.
Oh,
I just got
oh,
home,
gosh.
crashed, then had to get to Manuel from the airport. Blah 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 blah.
Oh no, she could have crashed in my apartment. She was like,
Wow.
she was right by me.
Hmm.
But yeah. Anyway, next time, Jen.
Yeah, Jim.
Drinky,
Say
drinky,
la vie.
drinky. Whiskers. She'll know about that. It's an inside joke. We were cracking up last night. Oh my god, it was fun. Literally went to tell. I was like, I'm just gonna go say hi. We ended up closing the bar.
Really? What time was it? Like 4
Like
a.m.?
after no, it was like 2:30 or so.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I know one of the bartenders there actually.
I
said
wasn't
hi.
even sure if that was him or her. I mean, because I recognized you, but she had that glass in front of her. I had to do a double take. Is that Jen?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
She's like, I haven't stayed out that late in forever. I am way too old for that shit. No, you're not, Jen. You're a baby. But
Yeah.
but no, it's great. She looked great. It was fun. I met her friend who apparently only hangs out with gay guys, and but
She told me about,
she was cool.
yeah, that's the person I think she wanted to go with when we were going to bars, but we never made it. Next
When
time.
you wanted to go where?
She wanted to go bar hopping,
Oh,
like the last time Manuel was on a trip somewhere,
I see. I
and she was
see.
going to take one of her friends or something, but we never made it. Didn't happen.
Yeah, and that's the bar Manuel didn't want to go into apparently because he didn't
Mm.
want to provoke the gay men.
Yeah. He didn't want any anal condoms near his ass. Speaking of which,
I know. Well, the FDA hadn't approved it back then. But maybe now he will because it's FDA approved.
so yeah, what do you know about these anal condoms? Have you tried one?
No, I just heard about them. What do you think the difference is? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like extra lube on it or something.
When I think you mentioned this on Friday, and I'm thinking when you said this, I'm like, well, what does that even mean? Do you put it in your ass, or what? What is it supposed to do? And I looked at it today, and I guess it's just it has a better manufacturing, so it probably will not break as easy as a normal condom. But then I'm thinking, well, then isn't it gonna be like more uncomfortable with whatever plastic they're using? Ugh.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's a different sort of material to enhance the experience or to be able to, I don't know.
Hmm. Have
I
you
don't
tried
know.
one? Do you use condoms, Rafi?
No. Yeah, here and there.
Here and there, which
Well,
means no.
well,
You prefer not.
No, it depends who I'm with. If I trust you, if we're dating, it just depends on the circumstance. But I know I always get them at the clinic. They're free. But this just came out, so I don't even know where you would get them. Are they at CVS or Uber?
I don't know.
Uber
I haven't
Eats?
looked.
Do they deliver?
Well, I don't
Wait,
think how do you try it
Wait.
out? I mean, do you put a banana in it and put it in your ass? Or
Do you have a doorbell effects on there or no?
I don't. You're gonna have to get
Oh.
effects on your side and play them.
Anal condoms. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I have to see. I have to look at next time I'm in Target and see what's up.
Mm.
And do they come in a 1-pack, a 10-pack? So are there
I
different
saw a
sizes?
picture. They had all sorts of designs on them. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
why do I need that?
Zebra print, glow in the dark, extra
Yeah,
large.
I don't need that. I don't even.
I don't know.
The thought of having to put a condom on just is kind of a downer. But hey, they save lives, so just like masks.
Just like the damn mask, apparently.
Yeah. Did you see Saturday Night Live? Do you watch that?
I don't, but I mean, I know what it is. I don't watch
It was a good
regularly.
episode last night. The beginning of it, they were doing skits making fun of people's opinions about wearing masks. It was just really, it was well done. Most of the skits I don't like, but that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jose Cuervo, what happened?
Jose Cuervo. So Jen helped me with Cuervo. Jose Cuervo. Jose Cuervo. So I got this audition the day I met up with you guys in Jersey. So I had to do a self-tape yesterday. about with a 30-second video just talking about my favorite Jose Cuervo cocktail. So I had done some research and looked up different cocktails with Jose Cuervo, and I ended up picking a hibiscus limeade. And
You
I looked up
mentioned that, yeah.
and I looked up the ingredients. Jen gave me some words to use, some phrasing, and I did it a few takes. And then I noticed I said tones instead of notes, and she's like, tones is for colors. Like, it's like, yeah, I know, I made a mistake. So I had to redo it, and I sent it to Jen, and she liked how it looked. I don't know, she hasn't told me yet what she thought, but she said that I looked good. I wore something kind of like stylish.
Were you afraid to send this to me because I was going to put it on the air or something, or what?
No, it's just I mean, it's a self tape. I mean, I said to her so she could see it because we had talked about it, So she gave me some like pointers and stuff of what to say and all that. So that was helpful.
How long was it? Like 30 seconds, a minute?
Yeah, it came out to 24 seconds. They didn't want more than 30 seconds.
When do you hear back?
You never know. I mean, there's no callback for this, so it could be this week or whenever. It's just for their social media, but it's something. But yeah, it's quick. I've been doing a bunch of self tapes. I have to do one later today, and I'm helping a friend with his. I helped another friend with hers earlier today. I have another one tomorrow, and then this other thing. So it's good stuff. Keeping busy, which is good, but yeah.
Too much work.
Work is good though, and
yeah, when you can get it, but it's like
you gotta put in the work.
I don't think I'd want that life. I did at one point in my life, and it's like, no, thanks.
Yeah. When was the last time you directed something?
Probably 2 years ago, before COVID.
Are you gonna get
Girls?
You think you're gonna get back into it? Or?
I would like to.
Yeah.
But it's challenging, and right now it seems like all the local theaters around here are going with people that they are on their boards or people that they know that can pull things together quickly.
Okay.
And for cheap. And the last one I pitched that I wanted to do, I didn't get because my budget was way too high. Even though they were interested. Murder on the Orient Express. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, we can do a musical version, and I'll be in it.
What, you don't want to act without music, or what?
No, we can do the play, but you just have to lower your budget a little bit.
You know what I'd like to do, and this is corny. Younger people don't like this, but Grease. I've always wanted to direct Grease. I think. It'd be fun.
Grease. Yeah, it's okay. I like the movie. I used to watch it a lot. When I was a kid. Yeah. The music's fine. Yeah, I've never done it, but if you directed it, I'd give it a shot.
Carrie would probably be fun too.
Oh, Carrie the musical?
Yeah.
I love that show. I saw it off Broadway. The music is phenomenal. Really? It was on Broadway for like 3 nights. It was a flop, but then they redid it, and then it went off Broadway like a few years ago. And I love that show. Oh my God, it's amazing. I really would love to be in that. They do this thing where they switch genders. It's called like I don't know. They do like a lot of Broadway performers do it every year. I don't know if they've done it recently, but I forget what it's called, like something, and they switch. So guys sing girl songs, girls sing guy songs. But there's a song that Carrie sings in the show that I would love to like sing. Yeah, it's a great show.
Have you heard of Falsettos?
Yeah, Falsettos? I know that show.
Yeah. That was the only musical I've ever directed.
If I Sing, right? That's from that? Is that song
I don't
from
remember
the
that
show?
one. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. But I had to co-direct it with somebody because they didn't trust me. So they had me hooking up with somebody else, and we didn't like each other. So it did not work out.
I see. Falsettos. Okay. Did you enjoy directing it, or?
No,
you're co-directing
because there were too many issues with the other person.
I see. So have you seen? Oh, I saw a production of Carrie in New Jersey as well. It was pretty good. Some school was doing it. I think it was Montclair University. One of their theater programs put it on. So I've seen two productions of it. Which one did you see? Like a local one?
I didn't see it. I've never seen it in person. Oh my God. We've got a phone call.
Oh. Sounds like Jurassic Park.
It's your buddy. It's Mark.
Mr. Miller? Mr. Miller, how did you get this number? Hello?
It's listed on the website.
Okay, just checking. Just
Mark, how are you
checking.
doing?
Excuse me? I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. I hear that you're a big fan of Rafi.
Oh God.
Well, you know, what can I
Sometimes.
say?
Mark, where are you
No
based at?
accounting for changes. What? I'm sorry.
Where are you based at? Like what state?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in I'm in Hoboken.
Oh, you are. And you guys have never met.
Nope, not
Not in
yet.
person, just
Are
online.
you going to the New York party stuff that the DNR is going to be doing for the next cruise in New York?
I think I am. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That'll be your opportunity. Rafi's going to be there.
Oh,
I think he's looking for somebody to take him on the cruise too. So if anybody has a room that they want to, offer up to Rafi,
Oh God. I've never been on a
I'm
cruise,
lucky I
so
have enough money to go to Europe.
one day he's saving his
Rafi
money
wants
for
to be the
Europe.
tour guide, but he wants to see he wants a free room. So how can we get that done?
Mm.
Well, maybe Romaine will hire me as a
One
tour
day.
guide.
Yeah.
It's called Broadway Backwards.
Oh yeah, Broadway backwards.
Broadway backwards.
And they do another one too. There's two of them. They do.
Rafi, sing it.
Sing what?
I thought he was talking about a song.
No, that's the name of the concert. So the
Oh,
roles
okay.
are genders are reversed. Like the guys sing girl songs.
Oh,
girls sing-
gotcha.
Thank you, Mark.
That's the only one I've ever heard of.
Talking about they that's the main one, yeah. But I think they do another one that's similar, like a more recent one. But that's the main one, yeah. I forgot. I had forgotten the name.
You're gonna make me look that up now.
No. We don't want to put you to
yeah.
work.
'Cause I'm-
You're staying warm, Mark? It's cold
because
these
I'm
days.
curious. Wait, I can't hear. Say it again.
The weather's been cold. Are you staying warm?
Oh yeah, of course.
Good.
I'll be real warm in soon. I don't want to say when because I don't want people to rob my house. Oh boy.
That's all I really had to say or to contribute. All I wanted to contribute.
Thank
Well,
you,
thanks
Mark.
for calling, Mark. Bye.
Sure,
Have
no
a good
problem,
night.
my
Talk to you
pleasure,
soon.
and a pleasure listening. I enjoy listening to the show.
See you.
Thank you. Spread the good word. Good night. Beep.
Wow, your first call
Wow.
from your super fan,
My super fan.
Monotone Mark.
He's a Rafi Knight. I don't know what
I
we
would-
can call him.
I wonder what he's like in person.
I think he's a little quiet, maybe a little shy,
Yeah,
but
shy.
very good heart, I think.
I'm shy too in person.
Oh yeah, sure you are.
I am.
I saw you try to scare me in the basement.
I did. It was when we were in this haunted place, a presumed haunted house.
Yes.
In the basement. It was dark, and we didn't turn the lights on. And Pat and I had flashlights, so we went down first. Then Rafi comes down the stairs afterward, slowly going down, and then he's standing at the end of the stairwell. He didn't go beyond it, but I guess you walked around before.
Oh yeah, I had seen it already with Jen. Mhm.
So I went around the perimeter of the walls so you wouldn't see me, and I was going to go right behind you. I just put my hand on your shoulder, and then you saw me. So you ruined it, damn it!
I ruined it. It was the ghosts that warned me, but
I did get Jen to scream. Did you hear her?
oh yeah, I did.
I don't recall why.
Well, she told me you scared her somehow. I forget what happened.
So what are you chewing there?
Oh, I have these. It's like a chocolate coconut.
That's a
Pellet.
great thing to do while you're on there. Let's have my lunch from you while I'm talking.
No, it's just a snack. It's my cheat day on Sundays, so I eat like sweets.
your
like-
cheat day.
Yeah, I have a cheat day once a week. On
So everything
Sundays.
else is healthy.
Well, during the week I try and eat pretty lean and healthy, and then on Sundays I'll save it for like dessert or like cookies, things like that, which I don't eat during the week.
I can't remember what you had on Friday. Did you eat something?
I had the tacos, spicy
Oh, the
steak.
spicy tacos.
The protein, it wasn't that bad.
Do you have to count your calories, or you just
No,
watch
I
what you're
just
eating?
eat. I just eat.
Have you ever been fat?
When I was a kid, I was chubby. Yeah, but I was never obese though.
Dun,
And then
dun, dun.
and then I stretched out, baby fat.
You stretched out baby fat. What do you
I
mean?
stretched out, and then I lost the baby fat, when I was going through
Okay,
puberty
got
and
it.
stuff. Jen just
Yeah.
texted something, a picture,
Puberty.
a
Ugh.
GIF. Huh?
I said puberty.
Puberty.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. That was awkward. Oh,
Oh, Monotone Mark is calling again.
a double dipper.
A double dipper. Mark, what's up?
You made me Google, and it's called. I think you're talking about Broadway Miscast,
Yes,
It
Mark,
says-
you're
Is
on
that it?
fire.
in which Broadway stars perform songs for musical roles which they would very unlikely land in
Miscast.
real life.
Yeah, that's one that's similar. That's the roles that they would normally play. Like, say it's like a tall leading man and you're like a short woman or something. Who knows? Yeah, that's the one. Thank
Yep.
you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
No problem. Have
Bye.
a good night.
Beep.
Bye.
Bye.
Boop.
So what's up with your Jurassic Park ringtone?
I don't even know how to change that.
I just realized there's another Jurassic Park coming next
Yeah,
month.
I watched the
Minion.
trailer about a week ago
How
or
many
so. It looks
more
pretty cool.
dinosaurs are there gonna be? What's
Oh,
happening?
there's going to be a lot. They're taking over the whole world now. That's what's going to happen.
Oh God! And then what's the next one in space? Oh God!
No.
No,
They're
I
too
like
heavy to get
those.
to space.
Those are nice though. I like those are good though. Those movies. I like the Jurassic Park franchise.
They're okay.
They're fine. And then the
Tip-
some.
Have you been to Universal Studios? in Florida?
Yes, I have.
Did you ride the Jurassic Park ride?
I believe I have. I think I've been to the one. I've been on the ride, but the one in California.
Wow. So they
Yeah.
they redid the one in Florida, but I haven't
Oh.
been there since they redid it. I'm
Oh yeah,
curious.
I haven't been to that one yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like theme parks.
Roller coasters, rides.
Not so much into the big roller coasters. Some of them, but I
Really?
like the.
Why
Yeah.
you don't like the thrill of going on them?
I don't know. It freaks me out. I get anxious, but I've been on them before. I like more like the kind of low key ones, and then Six Flags does like like Halloween adventure. That's always fun.
Yeah.
They have I like the mazes, like haunted mazes and houses. Not like the one we went to, but but no, they
Did
like
you ever go to the Eastern State Penitentiary for
no,
Halloween?
but that
Oh, you
sounds
should go there.
intense. Oh God, maybe Jen and I will go.
Jen and I talked about that last year, but I think I don't remember if they skipped it because of COVID or what was going on,
I know.
or they
There's
toned it down or something. But it was a cool thing when I went like 3 years ago.
Well, that's cool. I love scary movies and all that stuff. I like the thrill
Yeah.
of getting scared. The Cursed is out already. It's a new one that's really good apparently. The
Is
Cursed.
that a movie? The
It's a
Curse?
movie. The Cursed. Yeah, it's a movie that came out. Apparently it got good reviews, so I need to go check
I don't
that
like
out.
scary movies.
No, you don't like getting scared?
No, because I don't sleep.
Oh.
Do you like getting scared?
Yeah, I do. And then I have to sleep with someone. no, I know.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, right. No, I do. I've always loved scary movies, but the one I could never watch when I was a kid was Child's Play. It was too scary for me.
Child's Play. I don't
And
think I
they
saw
had-
that either.
And they had with the doll and the Chucky doll.
Oh, that one, yeah.
And
saw
I know
that.
we have like 1 minute, but like when I was a kid for Halloween, they would have decorations at this local store called Knick Knack, and they had a big replica of doll of him in the window display. I could never walk by there. And after a while, they
That's
took
creepy.
it down because I think kids were getting scared because I could not walk by there. I was terrified.
Yeah. Stay
So-
away. Mommy, don't let me go close to him.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
But Carrie, the movie's great. Yeah,
brother.
the remake was okay. Well, Darren, listeners, spread the good news. Share on Instagram. Tell your friends about it. We're here with tech stuff, tequila, and the arts. So-
Yeah. And whatever else comes up.
and we'll see you next Sunday at 6
See ya.
o'clock. Behave,
Bye.
everyone, and stay safe. Bye. Have a good night.